Good morning, Raptor freaks. Lexi Odds here, and I'm doing a special watch along for FIBA basketball this morning. Georgia is playing Spain, and the game is just started. And Sandro Mamukelashvili is playing the backup center for the Raptors we just got this summer. And I wanted to get a look at him and see what's going on. So, yeah, let's check out the game here. Spain versus Georgia. Let's see what's up. We got Spain with the ball. Number 3 passes it around. I may not be completely lined up with everybody else. I've got 9:07 on the clock. You cannot watch the game on my stream, but if you can find it, you can listen along. There's Sandro. I see him. He's wearing the number 23. Oh, wait, no, he's not number 23. He's the bigger guy. He's number 5. Number 5. Turkey's working. Georgia's working the ball around. Sorry, I said Turkey. It's Georgia. There's an up and under, no good. Santi Aldama's on the Spanish team, I can see, number 7. 0-0 so far with a minute and a half into the game so far. There's a steal by Georgia coming back the other way, and the point guard gets the first basket of the game. Number 10 getting the first basket of the game, a layup. Now Spain's coming back the other way. I see Hernan Gomez bringing the ball into the lane, and nice little spin move by Vili Hernan Gomez getting the first basket for Spain. 2-2, 8-10 on the clock. We see Georgia working the ball around. Let's see if we can get the ball to Sandro Mamu. Number 5 comes around the top. He gets the ball handed to him. He takes a 3. There's Sandro for 3. Beautiful shot by the Raptors backup center, Sandro Mamukelashvili for Georgia. Ooh, there's a scrum for the ball at half court. The Georgian point guard tying up the ball. Oh, I see that our guy Matt Kallio is one of the refs today. Edmonton's Matt Kallio is one of the FIBA refs for this Georgia versus Spain game this early Thursday morning on August 28th. There's Sandro up close, 5-2 for Georgia right now. Of course, Spain is favored in this matchup, of course, but we'll have to see how well Sandro Mamu can hold down things for Georgia. Santi Aldama with the move on the baseline. Easy, nice layup by Memphis. I guess he's Memphis still, right? He's Memphis Grizzlies. Santi Aldama. He didn't get traded this summer, did he? I'm not totally sure. A guy with a ponytail just took the ball to the hoop. He missed a layup. 5-4 for Georgia. 1-point lead. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's that guy that got drafted going to the basket there that just got drafted. Juan something. Whoa. Nice try by Sandro. He's met at the hoop. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line. But yeah, nice strong move by our backup, Sandro Mamu, who is playing with passion for Georgia so far in this game. He's going to go to the line right now. Let's see his free throw, his technique for free throws. I want to see how he does on the free throws right now. Yeah, so, James, good morning to you, sir. Let's go, Mamu. That's right, Sandro Mamu in action this morning. Georgia versus Spain, and the first one's good. Sandro Mamu putting up his national team up by 2, 6-4 early in the game in the first. Doesn't look like it's very well attended. This game is in Latvia, I believe. It's in Latvia. So yeah, they're playing in a neutral site. Spain versus Georgia. Now they're on the move again. In the corner, 22 takes the shot. He misses. Georgia coming back the other way. Let's see what happens here. There's a quick 3 by Georgia. He's off. Rebounded by Spain. Spain coming back. Let's see what happens here. Whoa, right down the middle. Nice fancy behind the back pass, but Sandro Mamu's stolen it back. And he's dribbling up. I like to see that. The backup center has pick up the ball and dribble up the ball skills with his handle. No need to find the point guard. There's our former Raptors assistant coach, Sergio Scariolo. Of course, he's the coach of the Spanish team. Raptors champion on our 2019 team as an assistant coach. Very, very cool to see Sergio this morning coaching the Spanish team. All right, here we go. Georgia's working the ball around on a half-court set. They got the big man with the ponytail going through the middle. He tried to dump it off. Not a good play. And there's a Hernan Gomez there to mess him up. Willie being a big factor so far in this game. I see Wancho's out there also. Good to see Wancho and Willie back on the court. The Hernan Gomez's. Let's see what happens here. All right, try and find Sandro. I want you guys to pass to Sandro. There's a little guard going up, and nice layup by 14 of Georgia. Good job. So yeah, Georgia taking the lead early. This is good to see. Of course, Spain is not the power that they've been in the past. That they're still very good. Still got to watch out for them and see how they do. That was Vista making a layup for Spain on that last trip down the court. 9-6 for Georgia at this point. Yeah. Let's see. Sandro Mamu, number 5 for Georgia. He's down at the bottom of the screen right now in the corner. Let's see what happens here on this set for the Georgian team. The point guard comes around the screen in the corner. He takes the baseline shot and nails it. Nice shot by Georgia. They're keeping the pressure on Spain by continuing to make baskets. Here we go. They're moving the ball around. Spain is weaving around. Let's see. They tried to get the ball into Willie, but the ball went out of bounds. Georgia ball. Sergio does not look pleased, guys. Scariolo looking a little bit, what's going on here, guys? Get it together. This is a young Spanish team. It's the new generation. And the Gasol generation, the Calderon generation is past and gone. And the new generation of Spain is playing at this point. Yeah, let's see. Here we go. Back on the other end of the court. Georgia working the ball around. 14 over into the corner. Sandro Mamu rockets a pass right into the center in the middle. Is that our guy who plays in the NBA? That guy seems familiar. 35. I think he plays for the Magic. That dude is in there. But yeah, Sandro with a great pass assist to, I believe, what's his name? He plays for the Magic. He's like their backup center. Golga Bazats. Is that Bazats? I think that's Goga. Goga's on this team with them. There's Santi Aldama. Of course, he's a promising young player. He may be the best young Spanish player, honestly. He may be. So we'll have to see what happens more in this game as it goes. Santi Aldama, Willie Hernan Gomez versus Sandro Mamu. And apparently Goga Bidzats, I believe, is in this game also, of the Orlando Magic playing for Georgia. I think that's right. Let me go look at this. Because I think that I recognize them. I'm like, that looks like the Orlando Center right there. They're on a timeout. Sergio is talking to his, yeah, it is Goga. It is totally Goga. Pretty cool. So there are a couple of NBA players on the Georgian team. James is saying Sandro is a sniper. He's probably the best big man shooter we've had in a while. Yeah, it was nice to see him hit his first shot, 3-pointer from the outside. He's also had a very nice pass just now on the last play, rocketing in the pass to Goga for the easy layup. So yeah, that center combination, Georgia's strong at center with Goga and Sandro. The rest of the team, I don't really know that well. So yeah, all right, the timeout is just finishing up. They're coming back out on the court. And we'll have to see what happens here in the next section of the game. Georgia with the lead so far in this game. And Spain's kind of regrouping, trying to get more settled down, I would say, in this game. Cool to see Matt Callio and the refs there. I recognize one of the other FIBA refs. I think he's a South American ref. So, yeah, we've got a different group of refs here. Here we go. Ball's back in play. Georgia with the ball coming across the half-court line. Goga with the ball at the top. And Sandro runs around, grabs the ball, and gives it right back to Goga. Goga for 3. Just off to the right. Rebound by Willie. Coming back the other way. Spain coming back. Let's see what they do here. I believe that point guard that got drafted into the draft by the Boston Celtics is playing in this game for Spain. I forget his name. He just got drafted. He was the big prospect. There's a 3-pointer for Spain right there. So they have closed the lead 13-9 for Georgia right now. Very, very good stuff. That was Para who hit the 3. Let's see what else. This is Eurobasket, game day 1. Let's see what happens. 14 with a stellar move to the basket. This guy's got some quickness. Number 14 for Georgia. All right, let's see. Spain's working it around at the top. Santi has it. He comes around a Willie screen, passes it back out to I've got to remember that point guard's name. He was the one that was one of the best point guards in the draft. Oh, and Spain throws it away, and it's a turnover. Matt Callio directing the ball towards Georgia's end of the court. There's Wancho coming in. Wancho's hair is looking extra fluffy. Former Raptor Wancho Hernan Gomez. Yeah. All right. There's beautiful stuff. Let's go, Georgia. Let's win this game. Seriously. This would be a good upset if Georgia can beat Spain. Of course, we're going for our guy, Sandro. Sandro Mamukelashvili. There you go. Goga to Sandro. Sandro, a little quick inbounds, back out pass, and Sandro makes it. That was really good athletic play. He ran that one down and made a nice little left-handed shot close to the basket on the side. So Mamu looks really good so far. He's showing a varied bag of skills, and I like to see that. There's a steal by Goga. He gets it to Sandro. They're going to be like a tag team, these two, Goga and Sandro. Woo, 14 with a nice little juke step. Little weird, nice little move right there. Who is 14? Baldwin. He is obviously their extra player, international player, Baldwin. But he's playing really well so far at the point guard. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Coming in, Spain takes the outside shot. That's that guy who got drafted, isn't it? No, that's not him. That's a different point guard. That's Sant Supri or something like that. I don't know. All right, Goga is the point guard, apparently. Goga Bazats is going to be the point guard for Georgia, which is kind of weird. He dribbled across court. Sergio is not pleased. I can see, man. I know Coach Scariolo, just from his years of being a Raptors coach. Man, he is not pleased right now. That man looks very, very unhappy with what's going on in this game so far. He feels like it's maybe a little bit not right. That's right. Yeah. So nice so far, nice lead for Georgia and what's going on right now. Yeah. Let's see. Bear with me for a second. So yeah, we got all the regular stuff on the show. We got the classic card. We got the Instagram stories. We got the Raptors Reddit reactions. That's all stuff. The straight goods on Canadian goods. So yeah, let me do the straight goods on Canadian goods just real quick. Y'all, Boston Pizza. It may say Boston in the name, but it's a Canadian fast food pizza company. They're headquartered out of Richmond, British Columbia. There's over 395 locations in Canada. And they use a lot of the Canadian supply chains and Canadian sourced stuff. So you supporting Canada. So go on down to Boston Pizza and get yourself a pizza there. Canadian pizza. That's right. There you go. Straight goods on Canadian goods. Looks like Sandro Mamu might be shooting some free throws right here. He got fouled. Oh, there's a technical because there's nobody lined up. Oh, he misses the first one. That's no good. G's here. Good morning to you, G. Yeah, Sandro is playing pretty good so far. Georgia winning 19-12 right as of right now. They're calling him Alexander. Is his name Alexander? They got his name up on the screen as Alexander. Interesting. Okay, maybe they're playing in Cyprus. I wasn't sure where they're playing. It looks like there's some Georgia fans that are there. That's cool to see. People from the country of Georgia actually traveled to the game and to watch them play. So yeah, Sandro made the second free throw, but he's going to go sit down for his first breather of the game. Going to the bench. Here we go. Inbounded by Spain, coming back the other way. Let's see what these guys try to set up now. Sergio trying to eat up the lead for Georgia right now. Let's see. Nice quick pass to Wancho. Wancho misses the layup. And Georgia saves the ball, but not a good save because they threw it right to Spain. Spain's in the corner, trying to work it around, taking a three here, and it's short. And Wancho tries to save it, and the ball is stolen. It looks like Baldwin got it, but it is a foul. So Spain will get the shot. James St. Lex, how many minutes do you see Mamu playing this year for the Raptors? I mean, bench players are going to vary from, 10 minutes to 20 minutes. So I can see him, his average probably being around 15 minutes a game, maybe like that. In some games, he may only play like 5 minutes and he may not play a whole lot. Some games he may have to play a lot because of foul trouble for other guys. So, I mean, he's not going to play a super big, huge chunk of the games unless he's absolutely a winning player that's doing absolutely crazy good stuff for us. Then I could see him getting closer to 25 minutes a game. around there. But him getting a 30 minutes a game, that's not going to happen. That's starter minutes. So I really see between 10 to 20. I hope he does really well so that he is closer to 20. So yeah, 20 to 14 is the score. Georgia winning by 7 still right now, or by 6, I should say. They're working the ball around on the one end, and I think Sandro's still out. They're trying to move it inside. Number 1 got into the lane. There, the man with the beard just tried to lay it up. He missed, and no call, and the ball will go to Spain coming back the other way. So good possession defensively for the Spanish team, holding them off. That's right. There's the Georgian coach. He's got an interesting look. He reminds me of Marlon Brando a little bit. I don't know why. He reminds me of Marlon Brando. All right, here we go. Spain. Let's go. Let's see what happens here with Spain. Former Raptor Watchalong, number 41 out there. Let's see. 6 goes to the lane. He goes right underneath the basket, gives it to the guy in the corner 3, misses, and Georgia's got the rebound coming back the other way. Georgia's team's very big. It seems like they've got like 4 or 5 centers that they play in their lineup with Goga and Sandro, and some of these other guys are really big guys. There's a corner 3 by Georgia. It's off, but they get the offensive rebound. That big man right there, they got the rebound. He's a big dude. That guy, number 1. Look at that. Nice little up and under pass, doesn't make it. Wancho gets the ball, taps it off the backboard, and brings it down for Spain. Spain is on the attack. Getting in the middle, can they make this layup? Yeah, they did. They got really aggressive and got right up underneath the basket to make that layup. That was Pradilla who made that one. Spanish crowd seems to be showing some enthusiasm for it. The guy just wiped his mouth with the Spanish flag. What is that? He just wiped his mouth. It's like he's eating some snacks. Then he had some crumbs on the side of his mouth. He took the Spanish flag and wiped his mouth. That's disrespectful, if you ask me. Either way, but yeah, they're on a timeout once again, and there's Sandro sitting there with the towel, watching the coach go over the play. Yeah, good morning for FIBA basketball in the morning. There's a lot of games today. Later on tonight, Canada will play in the AmeriCup tournament against Colombia, and that is going to be around 11 p.m. Eastern time tonight. So we've got basketball games at different ends of the day. 8 o'clock, Sandro Mamu with Georgia. And then Canada, Team Canada, AmeriCup, led by Leonard Miller and Keyshawn George, playing Colombia, 11 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, it's a later game for sure. All right, the timeout's just seeming like it's about to end. Let's see if Georgia can build more of a lead again and keep holding Spain off. Because, this would be a big win for Georgia. If they can beat Spain is one of the juggernauts, the historical great national teams of basketball and FIBA internationally. Spain has won gold medals. Spain has medaled. Spain has done this. It's big prestige. If you can get a W over the Spanish team, especially in a Eurobasket game that matters about going forward in the tournament. So, all right, the game action is back on, and we're coming back across the court with Georgia's point guard. Dribble, 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 looking around. It looks like Mamu's back out there. So let's see what happens. Oh, wait, maybe he isn't. I don't see him. It's confusing, if you can understand. Oh, bad dribble by Georgia. They lose the ball. Spain's coming back the other way. They're going to try and shoot 3, and they're in the lane. They mess up. There's a mess up there. They're going to call a foul, though. Matt Calio with the call, bailing out the point guard of Spain with the call there. And I don't know if it's actually a free throw. It looks like it was on the floor foul. So they'll inbound the ball on the sideline. There's Willie on the bench. Willie and Wancho, the Hernan Gomez brothers, the centerpieces of the Spanish team in some ways at this point. So yeah, they're going. Oh, they did give them free throws. So at the line is the point guard, number 5. Let's see what he gets. The first one, number 8. Sorry, he's number 8. So he gets the first one. I remember this guy. He played in the Olympics. This is Alvarez, I believe. It's shooting the free throws. Yeah, he's a tough-nosed guard for Spain. He rattles the second one, doesn't go down, and it looks like Georgia got the rebound. They're running down court. They try and heave a half-court shot. It's just short. And that's the end of the first quarter. 20-17, Georgia winning by 3 right now. It's a great start for the Georgian team against the Spain. Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's see if we got something else I can do on the channel right now real quick. Let's go do some Raptors Reddit reactions. Why not real quick? Let's see. Somebody's got an interesting bootleg jersey on Raptors Reddit. That's like a orange Toronto jersey with a dinosaur on it, and it's goofy. It's weird, man. The dinosaur has antlers on it, and the O's in Toronto are like cookies. And on the back of the jersey, it says Shenron. I'm not sure who Shenron is, but that's a pretty cool jersey. Scotty Barnes was on Twitch last night, guys, and I caught him for a little while hanging out with Scott. He was giving advice to everybody. He was talking about, I think they were asking him, what if your child becomes a streamer and they are not totally successful and all this kind of stuff? And Scotty said this, basically said, whatever they want to be, I support. And sometimes things kind of take time to get somewhere. And everybody has their own path. Trust your own path. And sometimes you just got to be diligent and work hard and be consistent, and you'll bust through and get to your path. So yeah, Scotty, very, very cool to see him back on the Twitch last night. Yeah, and very, very happy that he was in good mood. And he's very wise, man. The guy is talking about, being a parent and being a supportive parent, sounds like. So I like to hear that from Scotty for sure. Yeah, Raptors Reddit is reacting to ESPN's article yesterday saying that we're going to finish 33-49. They're not reacting very nicely. They're very upset as we are. It's kind of a horrible idea that whatever they're doing. What is that noise? It's weird. They're also saying that they think that RJ Barrett will be fine as the Raptors' third option. Is that water running? Yeah. Oh, I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, okay, I didn't know you were going to run water. All right, let's see. We're coming back in action. Sandro inbounds the ball to Georgia. Georgia's coming over to against Spain. And let's see what happens here as far as working the ball around. There's a hounding defense by the Spanish team, but Georgia's working it around. Let's see what happens. Sandro wants it at the top. Will he get it back over to him? Oh, down low to the center, and he does a little hook shot. He misses. He's a little short, but there's a foul. It looks like Georgia fouled Spain on the rebound. It's a non-shooting foul, but it is a foul nonetheless. Some silly fouls by Georgia right now that they may regret later, as far as like individual players having fouls, or also the team getting in foul trouble, so that Spain's going to get free throws earlier. Let's see. Spain with the ball, working with it at the top of the key, and they are running around screens over to Juancho. Juancho in the corner with Sandro on him. Let's see. They're trying to get penetration, but really good defense by Georgia, not letting them get in there. They take a three. It looked pretty good, but Georgia chases down the ball. Quick pass up court, and he throws it up because he got fouled. He wants to go to the line. Yeah, Sandro is wearing number 5 in this game, guys. If you want to find Sandro Mamu and you're watching, he's wearing number 5. Brasilia. Yeah, these guys, this is an interesting Spanish team. They didn't do as well at Paris Olympics as they wished. They're definitely not used to being off the medal stand. They're used to winning. And, it's been a little weird for Spain the last few years. It's been a down time. So, yeah, let's see. Georgia's getting the ball ready to inbound once again underneath their basket. Let's see if they can get a nice inbounds play. Not really. They bring it around. Sandro has it at the top. He's got a smaller defender on him. Let's see how he handles it. Now he's got switched. He gets it to Goga. Goga bobbles it, but he got fouled. It looked like the Spanish player held him before he could get the pass. And Matt Callio caught it. He's calling the foul. So it's an off-ball foul. And here we go. We're going to get inbounds once again underneath the basket. This time they're looking for they're waving off. Here we go. Coming around a Goga screen. Trying to work his way. This guy's trying to be a hero. He does too much. He loses the ball. The Georgia point guard falls down and loses the ball. Too much. Trying to do too much. Pass it around. Three in the corner, it's missed. They're batting it around. Georgia's so tall, they grab the ball off, and the Spain forces the guy out of bounds. Sergio is incredulous. He's like, "How's this a foul? How is this a foul?" Is what he's saying. How's this a foul? It was off of them. No, it should be Georgia's ball, honestly, because Spain forced them out of bounds, and that's what it looked like to me. The guy didn't get a clear path, and the Spanish player kind of pushed him out of bounds. Yeah, very tough fought game so far. Both teams very passionate about doing well, and they're putting it on the court. 20-17, 3-point lead for Georgia right now, and it is Georgia's ball. The referee wins the argument. Sergio is still yelling at him. Sergio's still yelling at him, man. He's mad, man. He's like, "Come on!" He's like, "Come on, guys! Come on, guys! Come on!" So yeah, let me see. But yeah, lots to talk about today. Scotty was on Twitch last night. He was hilarious. He was kind of just hanging out and wanted to chat for a bit. His internet was not good. So at some point, he just gave up and left. He was like talking to us, and it kept doing weird stuff. He was trying to watch promo on the new 2K game coming out, 2K26, and he was learning about crews, which is a new aspect to the 2K game where you have a huge group of people that you're affiliated in a crew. And Scotty was interested in finding out about that, and joining a crew is what he's about. So that was one of the things going on with Scott yesterday. All right, looks like Goga is going to take some free throws in this game now. Let's see, they're lining up. Sandro Mamu getting some direction from the coaches on the sideline. Yeah, this Spain team's so young. There's a lot of Spanish players that I have never seen before until this game that are young, new players coming up. So the Hernan Gomez are definitely the old guard leaders of the Spanish national team at this point, because most of these players are so young. There's Goga Bizats. His hair is a little out of its holder, and it's a little disheveled. Man, fix your hair, bro. Fix your hair. You miss your free throw because your hair is all crazy. That's right. Yeah. I don't know. Now the coaches of Georgia's giving me Meatloaf vibes. I don't know why, man. All right, here we go. Goga, make the free throw, man. He misses the second one. Jeez. Well, he plays for the Magic. All right, here we go. Spain is coming back across. They're going to try and cut into this 3-point lead that Goga couldn't add to with the 2 free throw attempts. He's trying to guard up on Wancho. Goga on Wancho. Let's see. It's a very physical battle. Wancho trying to go around. He tries to go up. Sandro's there to help. And they throw the ball away. And it looks like it's Georgia's ball, but maybe not. They called a foul. Are they going to keep the ball on that end for Spain? Yeah, Sergio is really arguing with Matt Callio. He's really mad. Sergio Scariolo is not having a good morning so far. He is not, man. He is not liking man. Yeah, these guys are fighting. The game's so intense. The Georgian players' ponytails are coming disheveled. The hair is coming out the side. Yeah. All right, they're inbounding. Spain's trying to inbound the ball to get a quick play, but Georgia denies them. Let's see. They're moving around. Wancho at the top, working with number 3. They get it inside to Willie. Willie muscles it in. Just muscles it in. Nobody trying to stop Hernan Gomez there. Yeah, he's a vet. In some ways, Willie is the most powerful Spanish player right now, as far as the knowledge, the vet, the strength, the wisdom, the experience. That's right. Now Baldwin with the ball up top for Georgia. He's looking for the weakness in the defense, and then he gets it into 35, who goes at the basket. A really awkward move, but he gets a second chance, thank goodness, and he puts it back in. So, yeah, that was a really awkward move. He stepped all kinds of crazy there. His footwork needs help, that's for sure. Spain coming back at the basket. They're hitting the front of the rim. It's out of bounds. Georgia ball. Lots of good breaks for the Georgian national team so far. And Sergio's mad, man. He's yelling. Sergio is actually the most entertaining part of the game right now, because he is just really animated and not happy. Jake Caesar's here. What channel is the game? The game is on Courtside 1891. It's also on Dazen. There's a couple of different places to find it. It's kind of difficult to find just because it's such a weird game in a weird place at a weird time, and a lot of people won't try and watch it over here because they don't care. But we care because we want to see Sandro Mamu. That's right. Missed shot by Georgia. Spain's coming back the other way. They're on the fast break. They trying to get it in the middle, but good recovery by Georgia, including Sandro Mamu. But they throw it out the outside of three real quick. And that cuts down the lead. 22-22 is now tied. So yeah, tie game, Spain and Georgia. Sandro Mamu having a good game so far, though. A little mix of everything: a three-pointer, a basket here, a steal here, an assist here. Sandro's played quite well so far. He's going to take a three. He fakes the three, comes in, he drops it off to his teammate, and they throw it in. Beautiful, unselfish play by Sandro Mamu. That's the kind of thing that Darko's going to love, man, because he drove the defense, and he saw Goga over the side. He just dropped it off to him, and he got an easy basket. Beautiful fake at the three-point line. Dribbles in for like two, and then shovel pass right past Willie to Goga, and Goga makes a little bank shot off the basket. Easy up-close shot. All set up by Sandro Mamu. Beautiful, beautiful play. That is seriously something that's very attractive to Darko and the Raptors, is the team play option like that. All right, Spain trying to score here at the top. See what happens here. They work it around this Willie going down the lane. He looks so slow, but he makes it. So weird and slow, but he got it. He got it in there. So now it's still tied 24-24 with 5.5 to go in the second quarter of this FIBA game early this Thursday morning, August the 28th, 2025. Oh, there's a push by Spain on Georgia. That's an off-ball foul. It'll be a side out. Sergio giving instruction to number 7, Santi Aldama of the Memphis Grizzlies, about to re-enter the game. He's still on Memphis, right? Santi's still on Memphis. Or did he get traded? I feel like he might have moved on from Memphis. I'm just going to look it up real quick. I don't know why. I'm not totally sure where Santi is. Because there's a lot of movement in the offseason, and sometimes you just don't know. Let's see. Yeah, he's still on Memphis. Yeah, if I was him, I wouldn't want to be on Memphis right now. Memphis is kind of in a bad place. But yeah, all right. There's the Georgia guy made the first free throw. It's 25-24. Georgia over Spain. Let's see if they can get the second one to get a 2-point lead. That's number 10. And he rattles the second one in too, off the front of the rim to the backboard and in. There we go. Coming back the other way, Spain, the young Spanish team, led by the Hernan Gomez. Let's see, Willie over to Santi. Santi has the ball, back out to 22. Santi is looking to see what he's going to do. Sandro Mamu is on the weak side defense. Let's see, he's kind of guarding number 2. He's guarding around that area. Okay, the guy tried to drive. Good defense by Georgia. They're really not letting Spain get past them, in between them and the basket. They're really staying there, and Sergio's yelling again. Sergio Scariolo is really mad in this game. Hilarious, man. I feel like Spain's very frustrated right now, and yeah, they're very frustrated. And Sergio is the epitome of it. He just looks really sullen and like pissed. All right, Baldwin's got the ball for Georgia. He's dribbling around, number 44. He goes right down the lane. Beautiful layup. That looked like Isaiah Thomas. He missed it, but there was another Georgia player there. It was Goga to tip it back in. Beautiful play. I love the penetration of Baldwin, and then the follow-up by Goga to put it back in. It's really good stuff. All right, they're moving it around. Spain's really having a hard time finding good open shots. Georgia's done a good job of stifling them and kind of containing them, not letting them get penetration. This Baldwin guy gets past his defender. He's getting penetration. Spain is not getting penetration. In some ways, they're not beating people off the dribble. Oh, this guy's got a really interesting fancy dribble. 35 for 3. It's a crazy shot. It almost went in, but it did not. It rimmed out. All right, here we go. Spain trying to do it on the other side to try and get back, close the 4-point lead. Let's see, moving all around, not getting anywhere, Santi. And wow, a crazy shot by Willie. He kind of looked like he just initiated contact and just chucked it, and then it went in. So Big time play by Willie Hernan Gomez, veteran of Olympic and FIBA play. Yeah, he shouldered into Goga, got the contact. Goga didn't even really foul him. He has a good case, but the contact is there, and Willie made it. That's a veteran move right there. So 3-point play for Willie. Or no, they're not going to call a foul or anything. They're just going to say he made the basket, because in some ways Goga didn't really foul him. He just kind of went up and his shoulder into Goga, and Goga had his hands up. Well, they did give him the foul shot, so he will get the 3-point play. And Goga's going to the bench. It seems like he's in foul trouble, so he is going to the bench. 4 minutes to go in the first half, and it's 28-26, Georgia. Yeah, Georgia is leading Spain, which would be a big upset in Cyprus today if that's what happens. Oh, Willie misses the extra shot, and well, it's still 2-point lead. Baldwin has the ball, bringing the ball up. He's kind of, let's see what he does here. He sets up Sandro. Sandro over to the big man at the top. There's a push off, offensive foul. Really, really stupid foul by number 9. But Willie's dapping him. There's no hard feelings. Really dumb foul by the big center for Georgia. He just pushed him right off. He's like, get off of me. He pushed him in the face. That's what it is. He actually hit him in the beard. And, well, Willie, no hard feelings is what he's telling him. He's like, thank you for giving us the ball. I'll take the ball over getting, you pushed me in the face. That's no big deal. I'll take the ball. That's worth it. That's kind of what he did there. Oh, man, great game so far, though. Very competitive Spain versus Georgia game this morning so far. Yeah, it's not easy to find online. If you have courtside 18, whatchamacallit, you can find it. But these FIBA games, some of them are very hard to find online because they're just not, sought after. There's not a lot of people that want to watch this game, at least here in North America. There's probably way more people over in Europe that want to watch this game, but not over here. All right, let's see where we are in the action here. Um, they're in the timeout, and Sandro's right next to his coach, listening to the instructions. Yeah, so far 42% shooting for both teams, and Georgia's out rebounding Spain by 6. So that's the key right there. The rebounding for Georgia has been huge. They're a huge team. I mean, seriously, I think that like their 4 best players are centers for Georgia. So it's kind of like, yeah, go with your strengths, and your strengths are big guys that are 7 foot. That's going to be who you're going to go through, and it'll be a weird game because in some ways it's not the prettiest sometimes, but you get a lot of rebounds, you get a lot of power plays and inside baskets. Although Sandro, the way he plays for Georgia, he's like a guard because he has to shoot threes. So, yeah, we're back in action. Willie has it at the top of the key. He's looking around for somebody to pass it to, and they kind of disrupted it, but he's going into action in a panic. Good defense by Georgia on him. They're not letting him get anything easy. And is the ball going to be for Spain or Georgia here? Because it looked like it could go either way who hit it out. Yeah, really good defense by Georgia. They're not letting Spain do anything easy in this game. That's been a really big key to them having the lead right now, is being very pesty and also getting on those rebounds. So yeah, it's Spain's ball. They're gonna lay it in. They're gonna throw it in. Let's see how they try and do this play. Long pass out to Santi up top, and the point guard's got it number 3. He's looking, surveying. He gets it over to Aldama in the corner. He's looked like he stepped out. Rebound, nope. Georgia got it. Missed by Spain. Georgia's got it again. Number 1's trying to dribble. Don't push anybody in the face. Baldwin got the ball at the top. He's taking a screen. He's looking. He's in the lane. He's trying to penetrate. He gets the ball back out and shoots a 3. Boom goes a dynamite. Georgia for 3. Big time 3-point shot. Goga is pumped on the bench. 31-26, 5-point lead for Georgia and Sandro. Let's see, Santi with a long 3. He nails it. Santi Aldama closing the gap to 2 with the big time shot, number 7 for Spain. Now, Baldwin, the point guard for Georgia, bringing it across. He's looking around. Let's see who he looks for to get the ball to. Sandro Mamu for 3. He's just off. It's a little bit off to the right, the shot that he just took there. Not a bad shot, though. Layup is an air ball for Spain, and Sandro's got the ball. He's bringing it up in transition like a guard. There's a throw quick. Oh, this guy wasn't ready. A little bit too much of a pass ahead of his teammate, and it's a turnover for our backup center for the Toronto Raptors, throwing the ball out of bounds. It was a good idea. If the guy had been a little bit more in pace and the timing hadn't been a little bit more right, it could have been a very nice layup on that pass. But unfortunately, the guy wasn't ready, and it was a little bit too much on it, and it went out of bounds. So Spain inbounding the ball. We've got 2 minutes to go in the first half. 2-point game for Georgia. All right, there's penetration by Spain. He tries to go up and lays it in. The point guard getting past everybody and laying it in there. That was a defensive lapse by Georgia. They've been playing so well in this first half. That's a rare defensive lapse for the Georgian national team. All right, they're trying to set up the big center and post, but no, he gets waved off, and it's Sandro who wants to. Oh no, that's not Sandro. That's a different guy. I get some of these Georgian players mixed up. I'm not gonna lie. These guys have beards. It's just how it is, man. These guys have beards. So, yeah, entertaining game so far. As far as it's competitive, it's close, and well, Georgia, the underdog, is winning, so that's always a good thing. All right, Georgia's taking some free throws now, and there's some Georgian fans. They're partying, they're having a good time on the screen there. All right, let's see. Number 23 for Georgia taking the free throws. Let's see if he makes them. The first one is bad, very bad brick. Come on, you got to take these seriously, guys. These free throws, they're free, and you need to make them. That's right. You need to make the free throws, Georgia. Spain ain't nobody to mess with. You want to get your chances so you can beat them. There, the second one's good. So 32-31. Minute 40 in the first half to go. Spain's coming it up. We're going to have halftime. We'll do the Instagram stories. We'll do the classic card. We'll do all that fun stuff at halftime. Oh, sneak backdoor play. Willie Hernan Gomez. Juancho getting that one. Pass to him right underneath. That's too easy. Juancho sneaking in there and getting an easy basket. They caught him sleeping. Yeah, so now Spain's winning by 1, 33-32. Spain taking the lead near the end of the second quarter. So we'll have to see if Georgia can respond. There's a long three by Baldwin. It's short. And an easy rebound for Santi. Santi coming back the other way. He gets it to 8. 8 takes a long three. He's bombing. He's missing. And there's a push-off on the rebound by number 6. It's a silly foul by a young Spanish player. And, well, Georgia's getting the ball. Yeah, you pushed off. The guy went up to get the rebound. You pushed him. You did that. He's arguing with the ref. The ref's like, what's going on here? The Spanish fans are confused. Sergio's just given up. He's not going to argue anymore. He's just giving up. It's funny. Sergio's just seething, quietly seething. All right, they actually in the penalties, so Georgia's going to take free throws. Number 10 at the line. Let's see if he can make them. He makes the first one. Rattles around a bit, but he makes it. Let's see. Tie game. Can you take the lead for your team? Man looks sickly. Bro, get more electrolytes. Seriously, what's going on with you, man? Number 10, hit that shot. There he goes. He's nothing but net on the second one, and the fans are going crazy. All right, 34-33, 48 seconds to go in the first half of early FIBA Eurobasket tournament round matchup. Yeah, whoa, nice thought, but no good. Juancho's not ready for it. So that player was not ready for it. That's not Juancho. That was Willie, I think. So, yeah, they're moving the ball around. Mamu's got it. He's dribbling in. He's a little bit cut off. He thought about the three right there. He almost set for it. But no, he passes off to his teammate, and he bombs the three. And Georgia is kicking some butt, man. This is what it's all about, Sandro Mamu, a winning type player, apparently. Yeah, timeout, Sergio Scariolo. He's got 20 seconds to work with before the halftime buzzer. And let's see if Coach Scariolo can drop a nice play for the Spanish national team to try and answer the beautiful three just hit by Georgia. It's a big one. The crowd's going crazy. Yeah, the Georgian fans are hype because, listen, once again, Spain's a good team. You beat Spain, that means something. That's no slouch. That's no slouch. Yeah, Sergio's like pointing to people in the. He's like, get the ball to Willie. Get the ball to. That's right. The field goal percentage very even, 43-42 for Georgia, and +5 for rebounds for Georgia also. So good team rebounding, team defense by the Georgian national team on Spain so far. And Spain, in some ways, they're getting by on their experience and mettle, and just maybe their reputation as a national team. But Georgia's working really hard, and they've earned this lead right now. They could have been bigger, but Spain's been clawing back in, trying their best to try and get back into it. So we'll have to see what happens here in the last 20 seconds of the first half. Then it'll be halftime. Let's go. Yeah, beautiful three by Georgia just there. And that was Sandro. Sandro setting him up. He passed up the three. So there's been 3 plays in this game so far in the first half where Sandro Mamu has had the ability to be selfish, but he's passed off and he's given to a teammate and they've had success. So it's like Sandro's getting assists, guys. He's got at least 3 assists, if not more. I think he probably maybe have 4 or 5 possibly. So yeah, they're dribbling the ball around. Doesn't look like they're going to get anything good. Santi trying to figure out the defense of Georgia. They're working all over the place, but Georgia swarm. Oh, they did get a shot right at the buzzer, and it went in for 2. So the score at halftime, 37-35. Georgia is leading now at the half by 2. So yeah, there's your first half. All right, let's go ahead and see what else is going on in the tabs here, and I'll be able to all right, we'll start with the Instagram stories real quick. Kyle Lowry's out there golfing this week. We saw him with Vince Carter and Bobby Sura yesterday. And yeah, he's just out there just on the field. I'm not sure. Oh, he's with Gerald Henderson. That's right. Gerald Henderson, formerly of Duke, that played in the NBA. He's golfing with Gerald yesterday, Gerald Henderson. Eugene Roy is still in Dubai. So he's been there for a few weeks now. And it's an interesting cityscape, man. The night view in Dubai is something else with their buildings and towers. Very, very interesting life. Eugenio Moroi has, it's pretty cool. The afterglow of the Angolan Afrobasket win is continuing for Bruno Fernando. He's been meeting with the president of Angola and getting awards and just getting adulation, all kinds of fun celebration for them. Oh, we got key players. Sandro Mamu has 8 points in 18 minutes on 2 of 4 shooting. Him and Santi are the 2 main players that they're featuring on the game right now as the halftime players. Brandon Ingram shows up on Instagram yesterday, and he's, as Monique pointed out on Facebook, smiling. He's happy. His teeth look like they've been fixed. I don't know. His teeth are different. He's got new teeth. I feel like he's got a new bite. But yeah, he's on the court putting in work. And well, Brandon, we can't wait to see you in that Raptors jersey. There he is in Raptors workout gear. So yeah, Brandon Ingram, come on. Let's get in there and let's prove ESPN wrong about their projections. Slim Duck is celebrating his new teammate, Nemes Keita. Keita plays for Portugal. And he is slated to be the starting center for the Celtics. But Chris, who's his new teammate, is celebrating him because he's probably going to be backing him up. And in some ways, he wants to be in his good graces. So Chris is celebrating Nemes Keita for his Portugal work lately. And there's some guy dancing in a kitchen, and there's a Snoopy costume. Something like that going on. I don't know what's going on there. There's another scene from. So he's really into the From right now. So there's a From scene on there. And let's see. This is also some boxer guy talking about knocking somebody out. So Chris's Instagram does not have a Scarface quote today. Scotty Barnes has a hard hat on. And he's, of course, doing his trade school stuff. Of course, hardest worker hat is what he's got on. He's got this hardest working hat on. Interesting. He's got his Raptor shirt and he's got a big yellow hard hat on. So there you go. Scotty was on Twitch last night. Norman Powell is where is that? That is with the Miami Heat players. There's somebody wearing a Bright shirt. That's a good sign. I'm not even sure who any of those other guys are. I think it's just Norman playing. Oh wait, I kind of recognize that dude. Who's that guy? These guys are Heat players? I'm not even sure. I don't know who any of them are. Wait, is their names? No, I don't know who these guys are. They're kind of recognizable. Is that Okongwu? I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who those jabronis are. It doesn't matter what your name is. Yeah, but Norman's understanding the grind and heat culture now these days. South Beach. There's a young lady wearing the understand the grind gear. That's right. Go get your UTG gear. Norman Powell. That's right. Grady Dick. This is weird, guys. All right. Grady Dick is in UCLA. Maybe we will see some Raptors on the Rico runs because I think Jamal Shed and Grady Dick are there. Because Jamal took the picture of Grady getting bit by the UCLA Bruin on the UCLA court. And we know UCLA is where Rico's doing his runs. So I think there is a very strong possibility that Grady Dick and Jamal Shed are going to show up on a Rico run clip in the next 2 weeks, guys. So be on the lookout. I think there are Raptors at Rico runs. Just so you know, Grady and Jamal Shed are two of them. Maybe more. Maybe more. Now, what's going on here? Yeah, Grady's in Santa Monica is what he's got on here. He's in straw. He's like sitting on straw, and he took a picture of the shoes and the watch. That's right. So, but Grady's in Santa Monica, California. There's Jamal Shed's picture of Grady getting bit by the UCLA Bruin. I'm telling you, man, that's a sign. Grady's wearing the Raptors gear, and well, maybe he is playing with Rico Hines in the runs. Yeah, maybe he is there. Let's see. What else is going on with Grady or Jamal Shed? Has got something. He's got posted something. Jerace Walker posted something. I don't know what's going on there. Colin Murray Bowles is on a beach, and it's a beautiful sunset. It looks like just a really nice place to be. He's playing the Deftones over it. There's a really beautiful beach house he took a picture of. And there's a sunset. So Colin's enjoying the end of his summer before his rookie season. Real professional photographer. That's right. Real professional photographer Colin Murray Bowles. And then he took a picture of his friend, Jack Gray, in front of a blue car. There you go. Andrew Jones, Ava Jones is on there. Ava B. Hoopin, and I think they went to the zoo. So I guess Ava Jones and Coach Jones went to the zoo, I'm guessing, because it looks like they went to see, yeah, they're at the Toronto Zoo, the Jones family. Very cool. Nice family outing at the Toronto Zoo, Metro Toronto Zoo. The whole family's there. Emmanuel Quickly is working out. Where is Emmanuel? Emmanuel Quickly is with Marbo Shoots at the Miami Pro League. So let's see. That's what's up there. Morris Peterson's getting more happy birthday wishes still 2 days later from the real estate mogul ambassador is wishing him a happy birthday. The Raptors posted a thing about Serge Ibaka yesterday, and Serge saw it right away, and he reposted it. And the post was basically Serge Ibaka was a monster. And well, Serge liked the post. He reposted it on his social medias. Pretty cool. And it looks like where in the world is Serge Ibaka, guys? We'd like to play this game. Well, I see the Eiffel Tower, guys. I guess he's gone from being in Brazzaville in Congo to Paris, France. So where in the world is Serge Ibaka? He's in France as of 17 hours ago, guys. He's in France. Raptors 905 has a season ticket membership sale on sale now. Early bird special. If you order your Raptors 905 tickets for season right now, you get an exclusive welcome gift with your purchase. First 2 rounds of 905 playoffs are included. You get pre-sale access to Raptors regular season games, then an interest-free monthly payment plan, and more. So season ticket memberships are available for Raptors 905 in Mississauga. If you're in the Mississauga area and you want to go to 905 games, definitely, I highly encourage you getting on the season ticket membership. They have tables. You can get a season table and sit at the end like the Gubstown Cling. Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. has got a nice little footage here. It's very well shot. And there's a lot of different players in this little clip. Trevor Ariza and some other people from the NBA, Gary Trent Jr., sitting around, they're eating. There's J.R. Smith. Sorry, J.R. Smith. Yeah, interesting. And that looks like Magic Johnson's wife, Cookie. I'm not totally sure what's going on there. AJ Lawson and AJ Lawson camp, still talking about that. It was a huge success. AJ having his first camp ever in Brampton a week or so ago. Fantastic stuff, AJ Lawson. Giving back to the community. These are the things that your dreams were made of. That's right. Serge Ibaka was an absolute monster. That's right. There's your Instagram stories. Paris, France. That is where our guy is right now. He's in Paris. That's right. That's right. G Sam found the game. Let's go, Mamu. There you go. I love it. Yeah, we're at halftime. On my screen right now, they're showing highlights, and I see Willie Hernan Gomez getting high fives. Yeah, Trevor J is here. Forget it, Trevor Ariza. Trevor J. We all woke up this morning with all the blessings with life's health. There you go. Thank you, Commissioner Fun, Trevor J, for your words of wisdom. All right, let's get on into the classic card of the day. We're going to do everything as we can when things are on break, because we're just going to watch the game. And today's stream is a watch along, and we're watching Georgia versus Spain, and Georgia is winning right now. Sandro Mamu and the Georgian team are winning. All right, guys, we got our classic card of the day. It's pretty classic, guys. I've refilled the classic card box, so some of the cards will be different kind of type than we've been doing. So please put in the full name answer once you see the card. Here you go. It's an all-star card. And on one side, we've got the name on the back. That is not the player for this card. But if you know who number 45 is in that all-star jersey, you can get this classic card of the day. So the classic card of the day is this gentleman right here. If you know who he is, if nobody gets it right now, I can go ahead and bring it back up again. This was All-Star Weekend 1990 in Miami, February 9th through 11th, NBA Hoops set number 2. So who is this classic card of the day? You may even have this card. This is a very popular card that a lot of people had at the time. So this all-star card, who is this player that is with Charles Barkley in this matchup? Full name answer, please. If you know the player's name, you get the classic card points. So yeah, we'll see if anybody can get this before halftime is over. This is actually kind of an easy card. If you know your classic NBA history, who would wear 45 in this situation? I'll get real close. You can kind of see who he is. Who is that, guys? Full name answer, classic card of the day. I guess a lot of people aren't up yet. It is early for the stream. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock, and we're usually not on until 9:30. So if you guys know what the classic card of the day is with Charles Barkley here and this All-Star Miami card, who is number 45 there? Any guesses? I'll give you the points. If nobody's going to guess and nobody's going to try, I'll try again after the game. But yeah, this classic card is up, y'all. It's right here. Full name answer. Halftime's going to end soon. I see Spain out there warming up for the second half right now. But yeah, anyone can get the points if you just write in the full name answer of this classic player on the classic card today. So yeah, I think I might just take a break from holding it for a second and see if anybody will give a guess at some point. They're shooting around. It's Spain is shooting slightly better than Georgia at this point. Points in the paint even at 18. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I think that in some ways in the second half it's going to be important for Georgia to continue to keep up the defensive intensity and not let Spain get any good feelings. That's a huge key to why they've been on top of them. And if Spain starts to get going and they feel good, that may be really bad for Georgia. So they need to continue to stifle and deflect and cause problems for the Spanish offense. As long as they're doing that, they've got a shot to win this. But if they don't and Spain gets going and they start feeling good, that could be a real bad thing for the Georgia team. So we'll have to see. Sandro Mamu doing a good job finding his teammates and playing as a team player in the first half. Yeah, Georgia's shooting 67 from the free throw line, 23 from three-point line, and 43 overall from field goal. So, yeah, not bad percentages totally. Maybe the free throws and the three-pointers, yeah, they could shoot better overall, maybe. All right, here's the classic card. Once again, if you know who this classic card is, it's number 45 in the All-Star jersey. Give me the full name answer. You can get the classic card points. It's too early. Nobody's up yet. Nobody's up yet. It's too early this morning. Yeah. All right. Let's see what happens here with they're just shooting around. Georgia's team shoots around goofy. I'm just going to put it that way. They're kind of goofy. There's Sandro near the camera waiting for a ball to shoot another three. There he goes. He gets another one. Let's see that form. Oh, just rattled out. But yeah, good to see Sandro Mamu of the Toronto Raptors in action this morning for his national team, Georgia, versus Spain and former Raptor Juancho Hernan-Gomez. Yeah, Sandro in some ways is kind of like Juancho. Juancho, we signed a couple years ago as the backup center, but I'm gonna say this: Sandro Mamu is more complete as a backup center than Juancho. Juancho couldn't play backup center the same way. He's more a forward, but Sandro actually has the strength and the ability to play backup center, and that I like that better because it's more useful. It's more useful. Juancho really was kind of like a small forward, power forward, but Sandro is more like a power forward center with actual real center ability. All right, once again, right before they start up again, guys, full name answer on the classic card. If not, I'll put it back up afterwards. But I understand there's not a lot of people here right now because it's an earlier stream and it's the middle of the summer and people want sleep in and they're not up yet. So yeah, full name answer if you know who the classic card of the day is. This is a card that's pretty well known in basketball collecting circles as far as things. It's because the set is very popular. Was sold a lot. All right, they're getting ready to start again. So we'll go ahead and get back into game calling mode. Baldwin for Turkey. Interesting player. I wonder who that is. Like, let me go look at this. I mean, for Georgia. I don't know why I keeps calling them Turkey. I shouldn't call them Turkey. They're not Turkey. They're Georgia. Let's see. Georgia's men's national basketball team. Let me see who this guy is. So I want to see. Kamar Baldwin. He's from America, but he's been naturalized to Georgia. He was born in Georgia, the state. So it makes sense. He's from Georgia, but he's from Georgia, the state. Kamar Baldwin. He plays in the German league, number 44 for Georgia. All right, Sandro in the corner. He's up against Santi. He backed him down. Long three from Baldwin. He makes it. Kamar Baldwin of Georgia, the point guard for Georgia, making that shot. Randolph Phillips, good morning to you, sir. Lex, most and beloved Raptor Freaks family, blessings. Life is not a game, so stop playing with your life and the life of others on the life stage. Yeah. There you go. G's behind. He's saying that the classic card is AC Green. He's right. It is the classic card. I'm gonna give G the classic card of the day in just a second. We'll say it's a 100-point card. Let's see. They're moving the ball around 42-35. So this lead is ballooned to 7 points on Baldwin's three. Fantastic stuff. All right, so we're going to give the classic card of the day to G. It is AC Green of the Lakers, who was the classic card. Look at that. G's on there. Getting the card for the day. That's cool. The original Raptor Freak champion, G, getting the classic card today. That's cool. Wow. Right down the lane with Spain. Nope. Passing it back out. Trying for the three. Good recovery by Georgia. They're really, really bugging him. That's what they got to do to win. Just really bug him. No easy shots. There's another miss by Spain. And the ball goes out of bounds. Sandro lets it go out. Yeah, here we go. Coming back the other way. Spain does not have very good shooters like they used to. Their team is not shooting as well as they used to. All right, Baldwin with the ball coming up the court from Georgia, United States, Georgia, playing for a country of Georgia. All right, the big man with his hair tied up, the man bun. He misses a layup, very easy layup too. And then Goga fouls Santi Aldama in transition. Not a very good foul by the Magic center. He's already in foul trouble. So it's kind of like, don't be doing that, man. It's boneheaded. It's boneheaded. The Georgian coach is laughing about it. Now he's giving me Hugh Morris vibes. He's like Marlon Brando, Hugh Morris. All right, let's see. Spain's working the ball around. Meatloaf. Santi for three. He hits it real easy, really close shot. Nobody near him. Easy shot for him to hit. So now the game is 42-38, and it's a 4-point lead. All right, Georgia's working it in. They kind of just bull their way in, throws it up. He got fouled. Spain's really not happy with the refs. The refs, in some ways, have been kind of anti-Spain. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, Aldama, that's an easy shot. If you're going to leave him open like that, he's going to nail that. He's going to nail that. You cannot leave him open. Yeah, Sandro's going to be guarding him, which is good. So, yeah. All right, let's see. Here is the free throws by Georgia to extend the lead. Let's see if he can get the first one. He gets the first one. Now it's a 5-point game. Yeah, they got to just keep staying ahead. We know Spain and Sergio Scariolo is going to have some sort of plan to try and make a run at the end to try and come back and win this game. All right, makes the second one. Yeah, that guy's got weird hair. All right, let's go. Spain coming back the other way. Let's see if they can get anything going good here. Maybe not. Maybe so. We'll have to see. The ball passed around. Really good doubling and switching by Georgia. And that's off the rim, and it's out of bounds. Spain loses the ball. Good possession for Georgia's defense. Getting an easy, well, not easy, but getting the ball, good possession. No score for Spain. Inbounding the ball over to the other side. Goga's got it. He gets it back to 23. And they're coming across. Let's see what happens here on this possession. Georgia to 10. Georgia to Sandro. Sandro Mamu with the ball operating. He's got a smaller defender on him. He gets it over to the big man, number 23. And Baldwin in the corner launches a three, but the Georgian team chases it down. They're going back up strong to put it back in. And that's a big time play there by number 23 of Georgia. Now, Spain is really getting it taken to them. The size of Georgia has been a huge factor in helping. Spain's not a small team, but Georgia's definitely bigger. Oh, there's a nice layup by Justa going around and laying it up. Nice little lay. Yeah, Georgia is very strong, big and strong, and good rebounders. Good rebounders and playing tough defense, honestly. Their guards have been doing a good job on the outside. Number 10 with a long three, it's not good. And Sandro pushes down one of the Spanish players. Let's see. And Spain gets moving the ball around. They're really sloppy. They've been losing the ball all kinds of different which ways. Nice recovery by Spain. And 23 is going to take a foul. He did foul him there. Shengilia with the foul there. Yeah, he admitted it right away because he knew that he was out of position and he fouled to kind of stop an easy basket. Really nice little shake there at the bottom by 23 on the last offensive play for Georgia in the highlight. Really nice little Kevin McHale step in, step out kind of move. Is that Nikola Jokic? No, it's not. All right, there's a score by Spain, and now the score is 46-42, 4-point game. Yeah, 23's got a high motor. Yeah, that guy's been on Georgia. I've seen him play before, 23. Sandro coming right down the lane like he's a two guard, but he doesn't get the ball to his teammate. And then Santi Aldama with the layup on the other end. Now there's a timeout by Georgia. The coach is not happy with the getting running out for Spain and the easy transition basket. That's the stuff he's trying to limit because he knows if Spain starts doing that too much, they're going to be in trouble. So, yeah, Aldama, easy layup. He could have dunked it, but he decided not to. Yeah, he was a little bit too under the basket to get it. Yeah. Yeah, Georgia's got to be smart about how they handle this because in some ways they could be in trouble if like I said, Spain gets loose. That's the thing. You don't want Spain getting too happy and loose because they're going to be more dangerous and tougher to stop when it's like that. Oh, it's raining outside. Interesting. It's been raining a lot lately. There's been a lot of rain this summer. It's kind of been good. But yeah, Spain, you don't want to let them get good feelings, getting easy transition baskets like the Aldama layup just now. That will cause problems for Georgia in winning this game. So they really need to limit those. And the Georgian coach is getting them more organized back to stopping that. Because, that in some ways is not what he wants in any kind of way. So let's see. G saying, my take is Spain is more finesse and Georgia is more bully ball. Yeah, that seems accurate to me. I'm having a problem with my stream real quick, guys. Let me just give it another chance here, and I will get back to the action. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Let me just see if I can get the link right. Yeah, and we got still got to do the birthdays, and we got a couple other segments for the show to do before the end. I got to check the referees and the fantasy WNBA after last night's action. Stuff like that's coming up on the show still with the regular stuff that we do. Yeah, AC Green is the classic card of the day, and congratulations to original Raptor Freak Trivia champion G on getting the classic card of the day. So good job. There's some issues right now with the internet all of a sudden here. So hopefully it'll clear up and I'll be able to get the game back on here. Yeah, I don't know where my stream went. Let me do one more try here. Weird. So yeah, Scotty was on Twitch last night, and he was in good mood. He wasn't on for super long. It seemed like he was on for less than an hour, and he was just kind of hanging out and wanting to check on the chat. And he left early, and he's like saying, "I love you guys, and I hope all y'all are doing good." So yeah, Scotty seems like he's having a happy, healthy summer. Exactly the kind of summer we need him to have, so that he can come back and have a great season. So hopefully, he said that he's all about work and getting to that point with his career because he's on his way and he knows that things are getting better and better in his career. So he's focused is what he is right now. He's very, very focused, and he's very smart to know that, you got to put in the work, put in the weightlifting to get to the point that he wants to get to. And the other thing that Scotty talked about a lot yesterday is everybody has their own schedule in life. That, some people may do things at different points in their life at different times than other people. And he understands that. And I think that that really informs to, the whole idea of people having expectations and ideas about what Scotty should be doing in his career, Scotty Barnes. And that, you got to understand everybody's on their own schedule. Everybody is going to get to different things in their careers in different ways at different times. And that too often people have their own expectations and ideas about what they're supposed to do, and they're wrong. They should just let people be who they are, and they can do what they need to do. So yeah. All right. I am having a lot of trouble right now with getting the stream back on. So what I might do is just chill for a second, and maybe I'll do a segment real quick because this is not wanting to work right now. I don't know why. It's very strange. It was working fine just a second ago, but it kind of just the stream went dead, and now I'm trying to find it again. All right, let's do the birthdays then while we're waiting. Happy birthday to Bismack Biyombo. It's Bismack's birthday. Bismack was a one-year Raptor in the year that we went to Eastern Conference Finals against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's a great Raptor, and he is 33 today, guys. So happy 33rd birthday to the great Bismack Biyombo from Congo, great friend of Serge Ibaka, first ever guest on How Hungry Are You? Also, happy birthday to John Long, an original Raptor from the very early years of the Raptors. And this is crazy. John Long is I want to guess he's 68 today. 68 years old, I believe. 68 or 69. 69 years old today. 69 years old. We have a Raptor that turns 69 today. Crazy. Stargate's also got his birthday today, guys. So happy birthday to Raptor Freak Stargate. It is his birthday also. Yeah. Sandro with the 3. So your link is working. Mine is not. I don't know what's going on with my link right now, but G's got a better view of things right now than me. Yeah, since you don't have the game now, it's 51-44, and that is Georgia, right? Georgia's winning. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why my computer just decided not to allow me to get back on the stream. Well, I'll just wing it for a while here. I see that a lot more of the regular people are showing up right now. We get more views. We had the classic card already. G got it. Is AC Green, and the straight goods and Canadian goods today is Boston Pizza. They're going on a run. Good job, Georgia. That's what I like to hear. That's what we want, man. Georgia's going on a run. Sandro Mamu hitting the three and helping the team get on going. Yeah, I don't know what happened here. This is weird. Let me try one more thing. Yeah, I don't know if I can't get back on there. I don't know if I'm not able to watch the game, then what am I doing? I guess I'll do a call-in show. If you guys want to call me, you can call me. Yeah, this is stupid. Something's wrong. Okay, maybe this one will work. Yeah, gee, you should just give me the commentary through the comments right now, since my stream just kaputted. All right, let me see. What else could I do today? What? Why did it do that? That's weird. Yeah, they have weird jerseys on Discord. Something's wrong with where I'm trying to get this. That's not right either. Sorry for the issues with the stream right now, guys. It was working just a second ago. Now it's kind of being goofy. Yeah, I don't know if I got the game anymore, guys. I think the game's been dropped. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to follow it at this point. So I don't know. I might just finish up the stream and get out of here because this is not working. Oh, well. I guess I'll finish up the stream then, guys. All right, let's do. We did birthdays. We'll do the WNBA stuff real quick. Okay, so in the WNBA action last night, Meredith and Kaz are having a great battle, and it's about a 50-point lead. Not really, maybe like 40, 44-point lead for MK over Kaz currently right now, and that could change. Of course, there's a lot of days to go, but that's a battle. And then with Kareem and I'm winning 274 to 219, so I've got about a 50-point lead on 60-point lead on him. Cool Cat is beating Fiercey, and JP is beating Mike, and Edmund is beating James. Yeah, for the referees for tonight's games in the WNBA, Washington at New York, Amy Bonner, Marcy Williams, Gina Cross. Seattle at Minnesota, it'll be Isaac Barnett, Jenna Renault, and Gerda Gatling. And Chicago at Phoenix, it will be Randy Richardson, Kevin Fahey, and Teresa Stuck. That is your WNBA referee check for today. I'm going to check one more time and see if I can reclaim finding the stream. But if I can't, I'm done. I'm out. I'm going to be finishing the show for today. And it'll be a weird, disjointed stream. Not one of my better ones. Who cares? So as you do this every day, you're going to get stinkers. That's right. 53 to 46 with 3 minutes left in the third. Thank you, G. I might need you to just do it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I think my computer just stopped doing this. So what's up, yo? What's up, Seymour Pape? What's up, man? Yeah, who's playing? Georgia and Spain are playing. Sandro Mamukelashvili of the Raptors is playing right now. That's right. 55 to 46 for Georgia is what G's saying right now. Yeah, I had eyes on the game. I watched the first half, but the second half has gone kaput. And I don't know what's happened here exactly. I'm going to fix it. If I can. If I can't, I'll log off. So we'll just see. It's not being very cooperative right now. It is what it is. Good matchup. Wait, Spain is losing? Yeah. Georgia and Sandro are beating them. They've got Goga too from Orlando. Goga Bitats. So there's a couple NBA players on Georgia, but they're all centers. And then the Spanish team's really got Santi Aldama as the only NBA player right now. Both the Hernan Gomez brothers are not in the NBA at this point, and all their young guys are not good enough to be in the NBA. So the Spanish team is not as good as it used to be. That's right. 57-47 Georgia, 10-point lead. Thank you, G. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the link back. Weird. Spain used to be serious. They are serious. It's Gasol brothers retired, man. Jose Calderon retired. Rudy Fernandez retired. All these really great Spanish players are gone. So Spain's in a rebuild as a country in international basketball. They just don't have the talent that they had ready, the experience. All their young players that are talented are young and they're inexperienced. They don't know what they're doing. So, yeah, 2 minutes left. I have to leave after the third quarter, too. Okay, yeah, I'll just cut it off at that point. It is not going to happen. In some ways, doing this with the FIBA games is not going to probably be smart for me to do because I don't think I can get reliable linkages to watch it. And this is evidenced as for this. So it's too bad. It is what it is. All right, you know what? I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thanks for watching the Raptor Freak stream. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to get out of here before my normal time starts and everybody else will show up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday Freak Out, 9:30 a.m. This counts. Every day I'll do a stream. Well, Sandro's playing good. And, Georgia hopefully will win. We'll have to see. But either way, I can't get eyes on the game. So what am I doing? Either way, y'all have a great day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the Friday Freak Out. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, join if you want to. Membership has its privileges. And tonight, Canada will be playing Colombia at 11 p.m. And maybe we'll do a Discord server watch party tonight on Discord. So if you're around on Discord, maybe you can watch the game with me there. All right, let's go Canada. Let's go Georgia. Let's go Sandro. Let's go Toronto Raptors. Let's go CBL. Let's go Tempo. Let's go Canada basketball in general. Let's go. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All the best. And I'm out. Let's go.